On December 11, 2024, officer was notified that West Memphis attempted to stop a red Dodge Caravan, but the vehicle fled. The vehicle had a brake light out on the passenger side.
State U.S. primary, state U.S. primary, proceed. State U.S. secondary, state U.S. primary, secondary.
Officer began searching for the vehicle with lights and sirens activated. The Dodge passed and accelerated to over 100 miles per hour.
Do not rush. He's running. Got a runner.
Running on foot.
Once traffic cleared, officer performed a pit maneuver to disable the vehicle and remove it from the roadway. The driver immediately fled on foot and was not located. On May 16, 2024, officer observed a black motorcycle make an unsafe lane change without signaling or properly establishing a lane.
Boulevard 2 designated 363 for Adam 141037.
A traffic stop was attempted, but the motorcycle fled, re-entered traffic, and accelerated. Officer initiated a pursuit.
10-4. Improve record move. No traffic, 915.
Down to 50. Coming up to Treasure Hill.
10-4. Approaching Treasure Hill, 915.
The motorcycle reached speeds of approximately 95 miles per hour and continued to evade. The rider entered oncoming lanes, attempted a turn, and struck a curb at low speed, causing him to fall off the motorcycle. He was taken into custody without further incident. This is one of the fastest cars ever involved in a police chase. This pursuit took place in Sweden and began when officers attempted to initiate a traffic stop on the Porsche, but the driver fled, triggering the chase. The suspect reached speeds of 130 miles per hour, weaving dangerously through heavy traffic. But that same traffic became his downfall. Just minutes later, he got stuck. Somehow the suspect managed to break free from traffic and continue fleeing, but it didn't last long. Moments later, he crashed into another car. The driver of the Porsche was arrested at the scene. Not only is he facing serious consequences, but he also managed to wreck his Porsche, a car with a starting price of $200,000. On March 6, 2020, while patrolling, officer located a Dodge Charger that had fled from multiple agencies. The officer attempted a traffic stop, but the driver fled. The pursuit continued at high speed. The driver ignored multiple stop signs and exceeded double the speed limit. The officer lost sight of the vehicle, but Sergeant Allen continued the pursuit and eventually lost contact with the Dodge. Atlanta PD Phoenix maintained visual on the car as it traveled and exited onto Boulevard, heading south.
What's he got? What color shoes you got? What's he wearing?
Right here, walking out. The entrance of the complex now.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! I'm gonna tase you. Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! What's going on, sir? Get down! Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. What's going on, sir?
The driver parked and fled on foot through the complex. The officer made contact with the driver, identified as Dean Thani Lewis, drew a firearm, and ordered him to the ground. Lewis was taken into custody without further incident. On April 1st, 2025, officer observed a blue Chevrolet Trailblazer. The vehicle matched one involved in a previous pursuit. The driver, identified as Ashley Swindle Davis, had multiple felony warrants.
WRJ 108 out of Mississippi. Be advised, this vehicle's fled twice.
10-4, 338.
Stand by. Warrant 1037. Brake checking me. Notify Washington County. Speed is 100.
A traffic stop was initiated. The vehicle initially pulled over, but the driver fled within 1 minute.
Reason for stop. The driver's going to have multiple felony warrants out of multiple states. The speed's still 100, heading toward the bridge. The driver's still brake checking me.
Davis made a U-turn and fled, reaching speeds of 108 miles per hour and driving aggressively.
You go ahead and clear the net, Warren. We're no longer in active pursuit.
10-4. Warren, all unit net clear. Warren at 39. What's that subject name?
It's going to be a Ashley Nikki Swindle Davis. Subjects 53 out of Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas. All felony warrants.
10-4, 346.
The pursuit was terminated after 5 miles due to safety concerns. On March 22, 2025, officer observed a white Chevrolet Tahoe traveling 92 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. A traffic stop was initiated and the vehicle briefly pulled over.
Going through 33rd is the light, coming up to the 40 on-ramp. We're going to continue to Percy Bacon. Car number 2, speeds are 90, no traffic. That Taurus, you're going to move over, let the state take front. I'm now car 3. There's one unit in front of me, we're past the 24th, still south on Percy Bacon. No traffic.
Past the 24th, south on Lincoln, no traffic.
TVI.
The lead officer regained primary position and executed a successful pit maneuver, spinning the vehicle off the roadway. The driver fled on foot but was quickly subdued by a taser deployment and taken into custody without further incident.